Hey everybody, it's Jang here with a look at the LEGO Marvel Superheroes Avenjet Space Mission, which is taken straight out of the Avengers Assemble cartoon series. This features Space Iron Man, Space Captain America, Captain Marvel, Hyperion, and Thanos. The Avenjet itself has very classic LEGO styling to it, but a very modern build. It has a lot of studs on the side construction, and they have a lot of interlocking subcomponents and assemblies that get connected from multiple sides. They also kind of cross between traditional brick building and a little bit of Technic building techniques. This is definitely scaled down from the in-universe version, but it's still sizable enough to squeeze a lot of play features into it. This is actually kind of the landing mode here, but when it's flying, you can bring the nose down. We've got flick fire missiles here, pair here, and also at the wing tips. You can adjust the angles of the wing tips a bit. Also these up here. This whole section actually is able to come off on its own. It just flips up. And then this comes out. We've got a couple of stud shooters just for this one. Each of these cockpits has its own little console sticker, and they have different stickers for the two. Those fit together very nicely. This actually has a couple of spots, a couple of clips on the outside to hold the accoutrement for Mr. Captain America. So his shield over here and his flight pack over on this side. These dish pieces with the vertical takeoff and landing fans are actually printed. Everything else that you see that's a decoration is a sticker on this as usual, but these are actually printed, which is actually quite nice. There's also a spot to put Iron Man on the underside of this thing, so he could actually kind of fly up to this and then be attached right there. You do have to remove the kind of thruster blasts from his feet, but when you remove this top section, bring this up further, you can put those little thruster blast pieces into a little compartment there, and you can also make Iron Man come up by just pushing from underneath, and it just hinges him up, and then you can launch him out. So you can launch off the smaller plane and then launch him out as well, and then have three things that are actually flying around to split up your forces a bit. The figure selection in this set is kind of a big deal with Captain Marvel, Captain America, Space Iron Man, and Hyperion there. Hyperion has gold-colored legs, got all white molded parts for Iron Man with just a print of gold for the face mask. Here I've got Captain America's pack on, actually attached to him. And interestingly enough, that uses two printed pieces, the little 1x1 round tiles, and they actually include one spare one of those in the set. With a bunch of stuff removed, you get a clear look at all the prints on the backs of the torsos and the alternate faces for 3 of them. And Captain Marvel also gets this additional head, and here's what that looks like with the hair applied. And then there's Thanos. I usually don't like big figs very much, but I really like this big fig. I also usually don't like the pearl gold color from LEGO very much, but I think it goes really, really well with the dark blue in this case. This is just nicely done. I like the design on the front, the overall stance, and the expression on the face is very funny, and I appreciate how they got the kind of trademark wrinkles on the lower lip or the chin area for him. And he's got his boots on here, and each boot has a little stud shooter on it, and you can angle those up and down. And he also has little thruster blasts coming out from the underside. So that's his full setup there, and not a whole lot to see from the back. A little bit of extra little added detail on the back of the boots, but not too much. If you take him out of the boots entirely, and that's just how he normally looks. So in comparison to scale of a normal figure, pretty proper. The most important thing here is I think this is a very fun set with the ability to split the Avenjet into 2, have Iron Man come popping out of it, and you've got the 2 cockpit sections where you can put folks in, lots of things that can shoot. Thanos is really cool. The selection of figures on the whole is very good. Would have been nicer to get a larger Avenjet for sure, but of course that would have cost more. Also would have been nice to get something that looked a little bit more exact like what we saw in the cartoon, but this is not bad. It captures all of the essence of the thing, and most importantly the play value there is really good, and it's a durable thing too. Overall, I'm pretty happy. Let me know your thoughts by leaving a comment on the video if you'd like to. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.